Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Silent Hill F. Yes, I changed. I was getting warm. Boy. Oh, that's blocked there. Do I have to go? No, I don't think I can go that way. I think that's all blocked too. Where is Shu's house? So that goes up there. The fuck? Oh, wait, okay. What does that mean? How do I get there? Maybe this way? Um, please don't tell me I know that enemy was... Okay. Was technically not dead because it would revive. I really don't want to go that way, though. Oh. Hey, Shu. Hey, Rinko.
こっちだ。大丈夫か、相棒。化け物につけられてないか。
問題ない。
don't think
シュ
so.
ウ君っていつまでひな子のこと相棒って呼ぶの？相棒なんて呼び方、小学生の男子みたい。
相棒は相棒さ。俺は相棒を女扱いしてない。
そうだな。された覚えもない。
立ち話は終わりだ。行くぞ。
Girl, what the fuck? Okay, well, that's now open, which is good. Hello. Interesting. I may have noticed it before. Ooh. We don't get... because we don't have a radio. There's no radio that exists. I don't think. Ugh. I hate that they just, like, exist in the fog. Also, this is where I think I missed before. Whoa. Don't like that at all, actually. Cool. Great.
先生ですか。
Door's stuck. Check that in a second. Oh, yeah. So the reason why I know about this place is I've seen people come in here and I was like, oh, I think I missed that entirely. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. key. I think that's the only one. Only set of drawers. Yeah. So the eyeballs, I think, are supposed to, like, make you not continue to look. Which, yeah. Also, yeah. Even now, the trust given to the long-standing physicians of the Iwai family is unshakably strong. When I spoke to the eldest working member of the family at a gathering, I was astonished by their outstanding bounty of knowledge. Though, as they discussed the detail of their practices with me, I got the hint that they might still be using controlled substances in their treatment. However, I think it best that I look the other way in this situation. While it's now illegal to produce the cloudy rice wine known as Doboroku, people across Japan were once free to make it as they needed, perhaps operating within the gray area of legislation between traditional and modern medicine has always been the role of a local physicians here. Doctor? Max health. Undetermined cause of death, case 09. Body was astonishingly malnourished, and the calvarium had split open like it had burst from the inside. The cranial bones had been hollowed out and filled with insect eggs. Oh. Later identified as belonging to the various species, including locusts, grasshoppers, and crickets. Also, no evidence to suggest that they were put there by human hand. Seemed to be planted by insects naturally. Highly unusual behavior considering the current harsh winter temperatures. Yet another corpse to come through with an inexplicable cause of death. At least this one was easier to stomach than case 08. All bodies with unexplainable causes of death are kept secret and swiftly handed over to the police department. In turn, the police department immediately disposes of such bodies without so much as a customary glance. Additional notes, this man was suspected of blaspheming against religious doctrine. He seemed to bear some kind of grudge against the Inari faith. It's always the same with these strange corpses. After all, there can only be one outcome for not paying reverence to Oinari-san. Hey. Pop some pills. Yeah, I know. Okay. So that's what I missed in there. And I already knew it because I've already seen that part.
相棒、妙な化け物が増えてる気がしないか？
お前の宇宙戦争だって妙な宇宙人がどんどん増えてっただろうが。
ひなこってシュウ君と話すときは男の子みたいな喋り方だよね。
Have you ever been told to shut the fuck up? That who the fuck asked you?
の癖が今も抜けないからかな。
俺たちは幼い頃からの付き合いだからな。
ふーん。だから男女の関係にはならなかったってわけ。
今はそんな話をしてる時じゃないぞ。行こう。
I'm gonna baseball swing this fucking pipe into the back of your head. Oh, cool, cool. Yeah, that's great. That's just peachy. Can I get a, another weapon, por favor? Sanity I'm not concerned about right now. Oh. Wait, what? Did I not just see a thing that I could... Okay. Absolutely thought I saw something that I could interact with, thinking that it was a weapon. Welcome back. It's going alright. I'm not looking forward to, like, all of these things changing. Oh, hell yeah, bat. It is... Yeah, episode 5 right now. Hello. Well, not really a way to pass by you. Thanks for waiting, at least. Yeah, like, the welcome back to another episode usually is how I start every episode. It's usually the ending where I state the number. Oh, hello. Damn it. Pop some pills. Uh-oh. Cool. I'll bandage this one. Cool. I do believe the reason, or a big reason why they are still standing is I, believe I just ran past them. Also, they could have respawned. That is also a very reasonable thing that they could have done. Fucking Christ. I just see Shu in the back. Hold on, I gotta do a little setup with this. It's just like, out of the fog, you just see Shu. Whoa. Like, come on, dude. Be normal. Right? Like... Dude, these just corners are like... Hey, that's fine. Bye. I'm gonna go to this relative safety of Shu. What the fuck? Hold on. Hey, partner, this way. He runs this way. And then I see Rinko standing over him. And him on the ground. Oh, okay. They're hiding. This seems normal. Oh, that guy. Cool. Great. He's great. Also, I don't have a pipe. I don't know why I'm still carrying a pipe
何あれ
in the cutscenes.
やだ気持ち悪い
あいつら
Yeah.
まさ
Yeah, it
か
is
気持ち
disgusting.
悪いので街を飲み込む気なのか。
化け物が多すぎる。
迂回しよう。街を突っ切るのは危険すぎる。
私たちの千鶴やどうしてこんな
I think it's fine.
そこから山道を登ろう。
Listen to it a lot more in like high
だい
school.
ぶ遠回りだが街を避けられる。
I think it's a good song.
よし、行こう。
Cool, they're gone again. Cut through. You know what I'm gonna do? Just to... Oh. Uh-oh. That is a fairy. A Zelda fairy. It's a pretty good one. Stamina would be... I would like to use the hand mirror. The thing is, the hand mirror I'd probably use more in a... If I have... Hey. That's bullshit. Bitch. I saw that too, and I tried to dodge out of the... You know, you just grumble. That's one thing that I can't stand out of this, is the inability to... to escape a grab. Is there anything that I picked up? Tea? Sure. 3,000. So, we probably will be getting prayer items that's going to get us more. Health might be an okay. Yeah. Cool. Such little upgrade. But it did give me an upgrade, at least. Hey, we get to do this part again. I hear you. Okay. I don't even know where they came from. Oh. Great. Cool. Whole thing is cut through the alleyways towards the middle school, which is there. Can't do anything here. Do I have to go? All right. Time to analyze the map a little bit. So we came out there, right? None of this looks like it will or help us in any way, which is fine. It is possible that this is open. I'm just going to do another save. Safety save. Okay. Progress. It got knocked over. Okay. Oop, I was going to say there's nothing here, but I lied. Son, you better read this and get it through your thick head. Let me take you back to something that happened during the war. Jesus, okay. One day, some high and mighty military police from out of town got pissed drunk and decided to kick over a statue of Inari-sama, even spat on it. The next morning, all those policemen were found dead in the waterway. Their corpses bloated and heavy as hell. I have a weird feeling that the doll body that's like in the water right now is going to reanimate when I'm done with this. They got carted off to the medical examiner's office so the coroner could take a look. You know, that place a few minutes from us. I was one of the people who helped carry the bodies and wash them, so I saw everything with my own two eyes. When that doctor puts his knife to their bellies and opened them up, a whole swamp of stomach-churning gunk came pouring out. I don't mean their guts either. From neck to navel, hell, even right up to their asses, those bodies were stuffed full of decomposing rats, birds, frogs, snakes, you name it. And that look of frozen terror on their faces, I'll never forget that. Anyway, moral of the story is you better not ever disrespect Inari-sama in any way, even if you're drunk. I just like the... Anyway. Okay. At least I interrupted that one. I didn't necessarily parry, but I interrupted. Oh, look at the bat. That's cool that the bat, or how the bat shows damage. Like the pipe would bend. Hey, again. Oh, she changes how she fights with it too. She does more of a stab with it. And it's now like one-handed. That's okay, that's a cool little detail. I like that. Could definitely use with some more More weapons. Still, currently only have the one. Chocolate! Uh-oh. Why are there... Oh. This is must have been where I was running through everything. I'm guessing I probably need to go south. Yup. Just based on, like, video game knowledge, not necessarily this one in particular, but... How the fuck? Is it gone? Nope. I'm gonna have to fight it. Hey. Missed. I have no... No stamina. But I do... Hey, bat's good as new. Cool. I mean, I could have probably just dodged through. Okay. Oh, hello, shrine. Chocolate. It doesn't feel like it's only been 28 minutes. Truly. I mean, granted, I guess it doesn't help that I was yapping for as long as I was between episodes, but... I don't like that sound either. Whoa. Okay. Oh, that must be... Might recognize where that is. That must have been a wall or something that I had to climb. God, everything just sounds so goopy. That was such a stock noise. Such a stock, pot breaking noise. Oh yeah, here's where I think we first came across our first enemy. Oh god. Yeah, I'm walking again just because it's like... Part of it is I know running around your You're making noise. And that noise can be,
二人はどこに？
oh, well, that seems pretty blocked off. Is that a... It is a ladder. Doesn't go anywhere, though. Okay. So, this is a dead end. It seems. Oh my god. And clocked in the head. Because Rinko's a bitch. Ugh. Oh, hey. Ew. These are dogs, aren't they? That seems concerning. You know what? You know what? You know what? Hey again. Stamina. I hate the fucking stamina. Ugh. Dodge out of the way. Dodge out of the way. Then all of a sudden now I can't swing. There we go. There is kind of a reason why I don't play Dark Souls. This is kind of one of them. I hear something again. And I don't think it's just the ground getting all goopy. At least I know how to fight these ones. That is where I need to go. Okay. Couldn't remember if I checked over here. Hello? Step back, girls. This calls for a real show-a-man. The hot-blooded baseball samurai steps up to the plate. Check that in a moment. God, the save point's just down there. All right, ads are about to play, so I'm going to pause the recording, and I'll see you all on the other side. All right, we're back. Walked in there, came in here. That's the thing. I feel like the radio... It's so goopy. Alright, let's just hit this. Was that Foxman? Cool. Hey. I hate... Ugh. Hey, that's a problem. I don't have anything to heal or to repair it either. What the fuck? A face, two faces, three faces, four. A monster with a thronging mass of faces. I'm not familiar with any of the faces, yet they seem to know me. It spots repulsive things one after the other, violating the peace and quiet of wherever it goes. Particularly suspicious of a monster that walks around on all fours. The greedily staring eyes, the greasy palms, the distinguishing way it acts, all chummy with me. All of it is completely repulsive. What's more, it never bothers with the guys. Fuck, typical. Rinko's earnest and works really hard, but she also tends to get a little too caught up in her own ways of seeing things. Once she comes to a conclusion in her head, it can be like pulling teeth to convince her otherwise. Although we're best of friends... Though we're best of friends now, we've had 2 or 3 huge fights in the past that ended with us not speaking to each other for weeks and weeks. I'm sure we'll end up fighting again in the future, but even if we do, I know we'll be able to make up again. Yeah. A monster in the form of a Miko or shrine maiden. It sounds just like Sakuko. It swings around a spiked mace and chain. With each swing, a crisp chime of a bell rings out. Is this actually Sakuko? Or is this just a monster pretending to be her? Space Wars isn't just about fighting evil with laser guns, though. We pretend to analyze the enemy by drawing alien sketches. During PE, we'd say the class was a training camp for the Space Army. I think we played with dolls, too. Right. I think that was when we were training in first aid in order to assist the injured. This is the middle school that I attended. It was built when the town was financially well off during the dam construction, so the beautiful facilities are at odds with the rest of the dull buildings in town. I think I met Rinko during my first year here. I remember her surprise when she heard that I call Shu partner. Good. Okay, this way looks like it.
ひなこをほっといて。もう
The
手
fuck?
遅れなの。どうしようもない。このままさ、何の役にも立
今は俺も分からないんだ。苦しんでる。このままにして。
Oh, that's where I jumped out of. Ugh, why did they have to make that drawing there? That's a light bulb. That tells me that's probably the correct way to go. Maybe it isn't the correct way, but it is a way. Comb. Oops. I don't know if I want to do more of these. At least not now. Oh, I think this is actually the way that I need to go. Yeah, okay. Because the other way would have brought me like down into this area and then kind of like circle back around. God, I want to find another weapon. Oh. Hey, you two.
シュウ君、嘘ついてるよね。
知らねえよ。
騙せてると思う？ひなこを。
Fool me about what?
ひなこ、遅かったな。心配したぜ。
心配してなかったよ。相棒なら絶対に大丈夫って言ってた。
そうか。ありがとう。
Weapon, please. Or tool. Was it toolbox? I heard ya. Oh, you're the, like, the dog thing. Damn, I don't want to learn how to fight it. I've got the decreased line of sight. Yeah, you're there. That looks like the way I need to go. Well, okay, toolkit. What up, Puff? Let's see how, like, what time I finish up all this stuff at, and if I I feel like sitting at my computer for more. Yeah, ping me when you guys plan on climbing, and I'll see. More than likely, I will probably join, but if I'm like in the middle of eating or something like that, then I might say no at that time. But yeah, more than likely I'll probably join if I'm like not in the middle of eating. That was a sound. Why is everything so goopy? God. Yeah, this has to be a dog. I'm still playing this like I'm playing Yakuza. Like, I realized immediately when I missed the dodge, I immediately hit L1. I'm playing on a PlayStation controller, which is my block button in Yakuza. And guess what? She don't have a block. All right. I hate this. Oh shit. All right. Oh, this is fine. You know, no need to worry about having to ward off enemies when this is a much more combat-centric, weirdly, game. You no need to have more weapons or... or things to fix said weapon. Chocolate. Where does this take me? I mean, apart from just like the backyard. Weird that they built this out and did like just lock this or something. Okay, so I know I'm kind of running now, but I am like trying to see if there's things that I can grab. I will say, hold on. This here, take the fog out. Kind of beautiful, right? Like, just a small little bridge over, it looks like a creek. Nice little isolated-ish place. Hey, does anyone have, like, a pipe? That is from the Oban Festival? What the fuck did that say? A type of revolving lantern that has a long history with Ibisugaoka. The picture's silhouette rotates inside the lantern due to the air current that the candle makes. Normally, revolving lanterns are for entertainment, but the ones in Ibisugaoka were specifically used to ward off evil. In Ibisugaoka, there's a custom where women in unlucky ages hang it on their front door during Oban. Hey, unlucky times, right? Okay. Does that mean you have a steel pipe or something? I'm at like a severe lack of weaponry. Fucking Christ.
やめてくれ。そんな話今はしたくない。
やめないよ。シュウ君がしっかりと現実を見るまでやめない。
だからやめてくれ。
You shit talking me?
なら言ってあげる。ひな子はね、死んだんだよ。ひな子は向こうの世界で楽しくやっているんだから。
Hey.
相棒、遅かったな。さあ、行こうぜ。
You were saying? Bitch. Okay, I'm gonna check this again. Like, that looks like progress. I'm gonna go check the other way. Because it looks like that's, broken. So, I just want to have that marked on the map, then. Hey. The thing I don't like is, not all their, not all their attacks are parryable. And with how quick the parry window is, obviously there's the sanity, or the focus too, which I just don't use. Which would slow it down. But with how small of a window that is, Space Wars. Not to brag, but we've taken down an enemy's mothership, the giant UFO, on many occasions. However, each time that happened, the Galactic Imperium would deploy more and more troops from their home planet. As we grew older, we were able to have a better understanding of heroes by watching television. And I think we came up with some elaborate backstories for the enemy leaders. By this time, it was only a world that Shu and I knew. It was a world that only Shu and I knew.
鍵がかかってる。昔はなかったのに。
鍵は学校にあるはずだ。
ちょっと休憩しようよ。
Is that Shu breathing? Sounds like it.
もうダメ。しばらく休ませて。
相棒も疲れただろう。休んでてくれ。
I would just like a
俺
weapon.
は鍵を探してくる。
わかった。
シュウ君が一緒じゃないと嫌だよ。心細いよ。お願い、一緒にいて。ね。
別に俺が一緒じゃなくて
相
も。
棒も少し休め。鍵は私が探す。
そうだよ。シュウ君はずっと戦闘で頑張ってたんだから。後からついてくるだけだったヒナコの方が余裕あるって。
おい。
Rinko! Did you not just say I was dead? Were you not just implying the fact that, hey, we should just go because Hinako is dead?
そんな言い方をするなよ。
私は気にしない。二人とも休んでてくれ。行ってくる。
Rinko's is always asking whether Shu and I are an item, but I tell her every time that we're not, but she never seems to buy it. I heard a rumor that Rinko was gossiping about me behind my back. I suppose love can tear apart even the closest of friends. I don't know what to do. Bisugaoka used to be a lively town with an ample labor force for construction and coal mining when this school was built. The town was always bustling and the school was full of students. The students that at that time studied how to further improve the town as adults. The students of our time now study so that we can leave to go to a bigger town when we're adults. I think that's a pretty accurate depiction of like current day Japan. That's out, right? Cool. Hey. Map. I do like how they do the map. It is cool how they do or add drawings and stuff. Is there a shrine in here at all?
卒業以来だな。
It's graduation. This is the middle school, so must be talking about oh. Interesting way to do this. I think that seems concerning. I think I'm going to head outside here and see if there's a shrine. Because we're at an hour right now and I want to be able to save. Hey! My intuition was correct. Looks like someone heard my prayers. To whichever god who answered them, thank you. What the fuck is that? There's a custom that is said to get rid of your worries like magic. You write grievances that you can't tell anyone on a piece of paper, fold it into an origami fox, and then throw it somewhere that no one else would find it. Or will find it. If you happen to come across someone else's origami of grievances, you can put it to rest by reading it. No matter what's written on it, you have to keep the information to yourself and not tell a single soul. It's a tradition that's been in this town for ages, but it was particularly popular with middle schoolers. I mean, it isn't actually kind of an interesting tradition. Some kids would indirectly bully others by writing gossip about the people they hated and make sure to put it in a place that they would see it. I personally don't like to read bad things about people, or read them for that matter, or write bad things. They say you can't, or you can put those complaints to rest by reading them. So I make the effort to read them out, but to be honest, I'd rather not pick them up when I see them. What is that? Oh, is that just what the origami says? I'll come back to that in a moment. Yeah, not exactly what I was looking for, but oh, that door's unable to be opened. Cool.
学校創立より古いとか、ダム建設で一山当てた成金がわざわざここに学校を建てたって聞いたことがある。
Okay. Alright, cool. Glad I found a spot to stop. Or a spot to save. But yeah, that is going to be it for episode 5 of Silent Hill F. So for those of you who are watching on YouTube, thank you all so much for watching. I'm Blurry Phoenix, and game on.